I guess we'll call this the summer of nightshades, because no pumpkins this year. Well, I did harvest the one that was getting to be better than basketball size because it started to turn orange. Gave it to the neighbor's daughter before I thought to photograph it. It was very, very beautiful. It's about 15 pounds, perfectly round, nice ribbing, beautiful handle on it. But that's it for the summer. One pumpkin out of 8 plants. So we did have another pumpkin starting to form, but it is rotting right now. It's very small and it's rotting, so that's the end of the pumpkin season. Anyway, next year will be better. Everything kind of seems to suck this year. So that is a Rosa Bianca eggplant, and I had 2 big ones. I thought there had been just one, but when I harvested one there was another behind it, and those have gone to a friend of the family who has been wonderful to me. This third one will be mine. Looks like there might even be a 4th one just behind it, but it's hard to see on the camera. And here's our garden salsa peppers. They have gotten very, very, very hot, and I cannot eat them anymore, so I'm giving them all away. One is ripening. Usually in this garden, when they ripen, it means they're rotting, but we'll see. We've harvested at least 50 tomatoes. A lot of them have gone to the food pantry. Some of them have gone to work with me, and I've given them away to co-workers because there's just been so many. We're at a lull right now in ripening. So we're a little better than halfway through the harvest. Well, maybe just halfway. We're starting to get the big tomatoes now. We were getting what I call the Heinz tomatoes before, all medium-sized round tomatoes. But now we're going to start to get the big ones. And eventually we'll start to get those interesting salmon-colored ones. But they ripen very late, so I'm not looking for them yet. But all those tomatoes you see in there, if you can see them, are big. And this one's easier to get on the camera. They're all going to be 1 to 2 pounders when they're done. So most of the coming tomatoes will be very large. We had a derecho during the week. This area didn't get affected really badly. Further west and further east was very, very bad. But we got lucky. The worst thing that happened in this garden is one of the sunflowers got blown completely on its side. And it was this little one with the multiple blooms. And I righted it, tied it up. It seems to be fine. I wanted to save it because the birds really, in particular, go after this sunflower. And the male goldfinches are the ones that you see most. Probably the females too, but I haven't seen them. So, yeah, I wanted to save them for the birds. And as for this big guy, as you can see, most of the seeds have been eaten. And the few seeds that I have managed to take a look at are not seeds from Pikes Peak. They are regular sunflower seed. Pikes Peak, as I mentioned before, has a very odd seed to it that birds don't seem to like and squirrels don't seem to like. So I'd say that's probably a Russian mammoth instead of Pikes Peak. We'll still see with these two what they are. They're the other 2 big sunflowers. They're a little bit behind the other ones. So this guy here, which may be Pikes Peak because it's got those interesting petals, and this one here. Pikes Peak has very long, twirly petals. And I thought that other one had that kind of petal, but maybe not. Yeah, these are Pikes Peak. Okay, look at that. You can see them on the edge there. I don't know if I'm getting them on camera. But they're long and they have spiky edges. Ends. I haven't had coffee yet this morning, folks. So, yeah. So maybe that one won't get eaten so much. And they'll reseed themselves for next year. So, yeah. I see where we had a pumpkin that maybe got pollinated this morning. But I don't have any hope left. Definitely I'm never growing these pumpkins again. This is Renegade. It's a newer pumpkin. It's only been around a couple years. And supposedly Renegade doesn't drop its female flowers once they're pollinated. So I can't see what I'm doing here. Wait a minute. This plant, unfortunately, has been, when they are pollinated, it drops them. So they rot. Oh, we gotta be there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting right now. Oh, there's one that I had hope for a couple days, but now, as you can see, it's rotted. This one I never had hope for because I don't think it opened with a male flower nearby. And our latest hope is this one, which opened this morning with a male flower just a few inches away. So there it is. So I'm just not gonna worry about it anymore. And the last of our Nightshade series here, the mystery pepper that was supposed to be Mad Hatter but turned out to be something else. Yeah, got a few of those on there. I'm going to try one again today to see if it burns my tongue or anything, but they're pretty mild. It just tastes like a green pepper, an extreme green pepper. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. That may be the end of this year's editions of Somebody's Backyard Pumpkin Patch, because it's not a pumpkin patch this year. You will see me on Halloween. Last year you didn't because we had an epic snowstorm on Halloween, which is rare for this area, and it just killed Halloween. This year the pandemic may kill Halloween, but it doesn't mean we can't decorate. So I may do a segment in a pumpkin patch, a professional pumpkin patch. We have a lot of them around here, but that depends on my days off and if I can get to one or not, because I'm going to have to be buying my pumpkins this year for the first time in many, many years. Excuse me. I keep forgetting the cucumbers. We have had 2 of them, so not real good production. Whoops. And there's the 3rd. So, yeah. So we will end it on that, and you have a good week, and I'll see you next time.